Here's a question. Does physics actually make you better at life? Or is it just an academic subject you need to do? By the end of this video, you'll know why physics matters for you. So in this video, we've got three aims. Aim 1 is to show that physics explains everything around us. Aim 2, explore the valuable skills that physics develops. And aim 3, connect it to your personal development. So physics explains everything, I say. Let's run through your day so far. You woke up, photons of light hit your retinas of your eye. Maybe you checked your phone a little bit. You've got semiconductors, touch screens making that device actually work. Thirdly, you turn on the lights. That's electricity coursing around your house and all the circuits. And then if you commuted to work or to school, you've got your car. So unlocking all that energy from the fuel. I mean, that's a little bit of chemistry. But it uses the principles learned in physics to actually make it happen. And especially if you're talking about engines and how engines and motors drive the wheels, that is physics, definitely. Chemistry could go and die. Let me put something else to you. What if you get lost on the way? You need to find yourself again. You get up your phone or your car GPS. That sends a signal from your phone to multiple satellites orbiting the Earth many kilometers up. To actually get a satellite orbiting around the Earth in a predictable way requires a tremendous amount of calculation, and they had to do that because in the early days they set up these simple orbits of the satellites, right? But because they didn't do those little corrections for relativity, all of the signals started drifting off as the day went on. And throughout the day, your signal would be going in and out wrong. They'd put you on the wrong street every few minutes. That's no good. So they have to do all this calculation. That's physics. That's real physics there. I think you're getting the picture. So I've got a question for you. If I throw this pen up and down, catch it, what physics-related things are going on there? I can think of maybe 3 to start off with. Answers later in the video. So part 2, physics develops valuable skills. Now, if you're applying for a job market is horrific, and to stand out, you will need some skills like adaptability, creativity, problem solving. Physics is the master problem solver because you have to do things in a logical order and then adapt when things don't go well. For example, how many times does this pen rotate in the air? It probably depends on loads of things, but I can break it down into the energy that I put in, or where I hold it on my finger, and this works for any problem. That's the transferable thing. I apply it to something really random like this, but you can apply it to business strategies, you can apply it to medical diagnoses, engineering if you're designing a new component, life if you're trying to organize your schedule, to put things in a logical framework. By the way, throwing this pen up and down, the physics principles I thought of were kinetic energy as it's moving, gravitational energy as it's raising in height, and air resistance as it's moving through the air, and of course motion in physics, projectile motion because I'm throwing it up and down. I hope things are making sense so far. If you are liking this video, there's a lot more in the pipeline. If you want to be part of the journey, then please subscribe. I'll know that people have more questions to be answered. So finally, how does physics help your personal development and success? Well, physics, I reckon, makes you alpha. Because you're less likely to be scammed by people, thrown off by things you see on the phone or on billboards. This happens time and time again. You're going to be the person that your friends, your colleagues, your family go to when they need reliable information. Secondly, in careers, graduates of physics courses are some of the most highly paid of any subject. Not only that, but they go into a massive variety of professions, from finance into medicine to engineering into design, and actually the best pianist I know has a PhD in physics. So it's it's not just about numbers and engineering. Even if it is about numbers and engineering, it means that any new technology, AI is the big thing right now, but any new technology that comes along, you're not going to be intimidated by the complexity of it. It's like if you went to a really posh school and then you visited Oxford, Cambridge, you're not going to be like intimidated because you'll be used to it. You'll expect it to be like this. That is a hidden advantage that I don't think people talk about enough, the fact that things just seem manageable to you. And finally, if you study space in physics, you'll be able to look at the stars on any cloudless night, and you'll be able to tell people around you, and it could be a person of interest, all about the stars and how the light coming from them has been traveling for millions and millions of years to actually reach us. And so whenever we look into the night sky, we are looking back through time, and the time that it's taken, how many things have happened, how many things have come to pass to meet us at this very moment. I mean, if they don't like you after that, then you haven't told it right. You need to revise it a little more. So I hope you're seeing that the things in this video aren't just academic knowledge to be locked in classrooms. This is real stuff about your life and your day. Now here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these challenges. Challenge 1. Identify 3 physics principles in your morning routine. Write them down. Challenge 2. Pick one technology you use daily. Research and describe the physics behind it. And challenge 3. Find one problem in your life. Identify the knowns, unknowns, and connections. Do share what you discover in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. This was physics, and this is Mr. A. If I throw this pen up in the... I think you're getting the picture. Wherever you go, whatever you do, physics explains a large amount of your poo. That's why...